Hi guys, I'm Bonnie and I'm back in my car today to tell you my 5 top tips for past drivers. Now, I've been driving for 8 months now, and if you want to see how I passed my test, I've got a video on my channel, so I'll leave that in the link description below. But this is for past drivers, so it's advice that I would have wanted to have known when I passed my test. And I'm not trying to make out that I'm some sort of expert or anything, but I would find these tips useful if I was a new driver, just from one new driver to another. So let's get on with the video. So my number 1 top tip for past drivers is to get P signs. So you want to get one on the front of your car, one on the back of your car. I even had a little triangle thing that said new driver. I made it so obvious that I was a new driver to other road users, and it's really useful because it gives you slightly more leeway and other drivers are more aware that you're not as experienced on the road, so you can make more mistakes and you probably won't get honked at if you didn't have a P sign, if you get what I'm saying. So that's my number 1 top tip. They're really cheap, you can get them from Halfords, and honestly it just makes driving so much better because other drivers know that you're not as experienced. So my second top tip is having road etiquette and just being polite on the roads. And my 3 main things that I suggest you do is to thank people if they've let you out. Just put your hand up like that, and they'll see it. Or if you use your back mirror and thank them that way, they'll be able to see it. If it's at night, to thank other drivers, you flash your lights, so you use full beam and you flash them, and other people so that they can see that you're thanking them. And then the other thing that you can do is to let people cross the road. Just do this with your hands. So that's what I do, because it just helps to be a polite driver, and if you're polite to other people on the road, it's going to minimize road rage and it's just going to make your driving experience so much better. Now, as a new and past driver, there's obviously a lot more experienced people on the road. There's people that know where the speed cameras are, where they know the roads, etc, etc. And as a new driver, you're going to be driving slower, you might have a black box, and you might end up finding people up your arse driving, if you understand what I'm saying. People will tailgate you, and my tip here is, if someone is tailgating you, just pull over and let them come past, because if someone's tailgating you, it stresses you out to go faster. You're concentrating more on what's going behind you than actually in front of you, and it will make your driving more dangerous. So if you've got someone tailgating you, just pull over, or put on your emergency lights, the ones that flash, and pull over, because your safety is the most important thing when you're driving, and you can't let anyone stress you out. And it's really stressful when you're a past driver because you're not used to someone tailgating you. Now, my 4th tip may not be so relevant if you're watching this when I'm filming it, which is in April, but it's having a de-icer spray. I've also got a frost guard. It's really useful in winter to have these sort of things, because otherwise it takes forever for all the ice and the snow to come off your car. So just having these in your car makes leaving in the mornings so much easier, and it reduces your time. So you can get these from anywhere. You can get them from Halfords, from Tesco, and they're just really easy. It just makes life so much easier to get all the ice off in the mornings in your car. And my last main tip is having an emergency kit in your car. So this is along the lines of having a blanket in your car, having a change of clothes in your car, maybe some deodorant in your car, just little bits and pieces that you can just shove into the back of your car, and if you ever break down or anything, you've got those in your car and you don't need to worry, if your engine isn't turning on, you're not going to freeze. Also having bags, because whenever I go shopping with my mum, she always needs bags. So having loads of reusable bags, otherwise you end up paying 5p, which doesn't seem like that much, but it adds up. And you can just have reusable bags always in the back of your car, and it means you save money, and it's just a lot more useful, if you get what I'm saying. So those were my 5 top tips for past drivers. not huge things, but they're just little things that I've like come to understand and know now that I've been driving for 8 months, and it just makes my life so much easier knowing these tips. And I just wanted to share them with you guys because obviously my channel is mainly about driving, and there aren't actually that many videos out there from like a new driver's perspective. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, check out my other videos, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.